to give real information, neither to us nor to international organizations. Please, let the result of this coalition meeting be support of initiatives to find, return, and reintegrate of this coalition meeting be.
Yeah, the open dropped substantially. If you won them all, that'd be surprising. I heard the Trump speech was crazy. I wanted to see it. Yeah, all the shorts are being pumped. So the short UBS, I guess, has an index of the most shorted stocks, and those are up 30% this month. So it sounds like it's a short-related situation. Yeah, dissing the UN building sounds hilarious. The architecture of this building. Top is definitely in. Yeah. Top is in, top is in. Somebody wanted me to look at Pfizer, which I'm happy to do. Well, I had a much bigger return. I've lost about half of it just in the last few days. Some quantum stocks have doubled. If you can believe that. I like that linear transformation predictive of future stock prices. You should backtest it. If it's going up, keep buying. When it starts going down, start selling. Just try it. write the program. No, it would not work, unfortunately. It is not that easy. Many had to learn the hard way in the great bear market of 2008 and 2000. We haven't had a decent bear market in a while. I'm looking forward.
Well, hello there. It's good to be speaking with you today. Barack Obama, what's on your mind?
President Obama, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. It's always good to connect with folks. How about yourself? What's keeping you busy these days?
Oh, I'm an investor.
An investor, huh? That's interesting. Takes a certain kind of focus and nerve sometimes. What kind of things do you like to invest in?
Technology, pharmaceuticals.
Technology and pharmaceuticals. That's certainly a critical area. It touches on healthcare for so many people and the future of industries themselves. Do you find yourself drawn more to the innovation side, or is it the potential for profit that really interests you?
Yeah, I'm a capitalist.
All right, a capitalist. I respect that honesty. You know, there's a certain strength in that perspective. It's about seeing opportunity and, building something. Does that mean you're drawn to companies with a really big vision, or is it more about the specific products they offer?
Well, I'm like kind of a vulture capitalist, to be honest.
Vulture capitalism, huh? Well, I suppose there's a certain boldness to that approach. You know, it takes a certain kind of view to see opportunity even when things are tough. Does that mean you're looking for companies in distress, or is it more about the potential turnaround you see?
Yeah, I like to buy companies and then fire everybody.
Okay. Buy a company, fire everyone. That's certainly one way to go about it. It represents a pretty stark view of business. You know, when you say fire everybody, what does that typically look like? Are you talking about significant layoffs right off the bat, or is it more of a gradual process?
Yeah, it's a mix of things.
Right, a mix. So it's not just one size fits all when you take over. That makes sense, I suppose. Different situations call for, different approaches. What kind of factors usually tick the scales for you? Is it the industry, or maybe how much debt a company is carrying?
This isn't 11 Labs. I hear a little artifact in that. Probably want to clean it up. It's Hume AI. Hume. This guy stole my name. I wanted to make a Hume. David Hume AI myself. I think my source audio there is a little noisy. But yeah, you're right. He's got the cadence pretty good.
Jeremy, first of all, your future is bright. And the fact that you're making an investment in higher education is critical, not just to you, but to the entire nation. Now, the most important thing we can do is to make sure that we are creating jobs in this country, but not just jobs, good paying jobs, ones that can support a family. And on the 5 million jobs that we've created over the last 30 months in the private sector alone. And
it's very hard to de-reverb a track. Any audio engineers in there?
number one, manufacturing jobs in this country again. You know, when Governor Romney said we should let Detroit go bankrupt,
Yeah, I used try shortcut. It's not so. It wasn't much of a shortcut. I'll put it that way.
Let me begin by thanking all of you here in D.C. for coming out this evening. Much appreciated. Let me thank C-SPAN for covering this event. Let me also thank everyone who is watching via live stream. As we enter the new year, as Congress begins its legislative session next week, and as we have just finished celebrating the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., one of the great fighters for justice in our nation's history, it is appropriate, it seems to me, that we ask ourselves two very simple questions.
Yeah, I think all of the shorted stocks are up, so it's not just quantum. Like, so let's look at a historical multiple securities graph here. Let's add IonQ, Oklo. You notice that Oklo is up more than even IonQ. D-Wave. Let's change the timeline to just 3 months. See, it doesn't really matter what the stock is. Let me see if Open Door's in here too. Well, Open Door's beating all of those. Open Door makes those look small. So it's just sort of this wild mania. I don't know if people are getting closed out or not. I've heard a little bit. Newegg was, gigantic. Look at that. Big Bear. The Big Bear sort of followed these. Even like a private company like Anthropic, which is amazing, we're the only guys with daily price changes. But you see, Anthropic has had the same performance as all these other stocks. Start and endpoint are the same. The curve's a little different, obviously, because it's not publicly traded, but yeah, it's definitely a weird situation. And then breakthrough. They had a breakthrough? 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 No, we don't care about politicians. Stop. Come on. Too much capital. Fed has to raise. Well, I think quantum technology is going to be more understood as people say, okay, well, what is all this stuff anyway? And as they learn the industry and talk to experts, Jeffries apparently just did a call with a quantum expert, and he shat on the whole thing. Oh, I forgot lathes existed.
Storage area loading status measurement systems and methods. Roth's defense ends in one day, closing arguments next. Data entry services for the retail industry enhance inventory and customer data management.
Sentença de 25 anos por tráfico e abuso sexual confirmada. Decisão confirma a primeira condenação por exploração digital.
FM holds series of talks on sidelines of UN General Assembly. Key management cache synchronization. Haven or repave systems and methods using ransomware protection, smart network and first controller, ransomware protection, storage device, secure snapshots. Blender jar. China Airlines throws opening pitch at Arizona Diamondbacks Taiwan Day. Devices, systems, and methods for using and monitoring orthopedic hardware. Expandable member for an electrophysiology catheter. Punjab minister launches registration process for Mukhyamantri Sehat Yojana. Address translation circuitry and method for performing address translations based on page table level size information. Dictate 3 foreign telcos may enter Philippines market. Wireless charger.
I don't think quantum has factored a number using Shores yet. Shores is still theoretical. I don't think Shores has ever been run once. Top is here, boys. Top is here. It's hard to say, Deuce. Nobody knows, really. Not really. I mean, in 2000, the dot-com bubble didn't have a specific catalyst. I mean, the word catalyst is kind of dumb to begin with. It applies in biotech, but I'm not sure it applies anywhere else. No, I don't do shale or anything like that. Don't know energy to save my life. I'm long Nectar. A very small amount. Just the momentum is so good. Yeah, Rigetti's still a short. If you have the capital. I mean, how much value could this company ever make? It's got that, weird option value is one, if you want to think about it like in some sophisticated way, torture your mind into this, but like conceptually, there's some value, some permanent call option value there, but that's if you believe that quantum could ever even be a thing, which is a little bit, you have to go through some mental gymnastics to get there, but that's kind of what the other traders in the market are thinking, that, oh, well, this is a good sort of hedge or, kind of strategic position that, one day might be worth something. So it's got that permanent call option value to some extent. Now, that's really stretching it, obviously, but yeah, D-Wave is kind of the better short because it's basically just a scam. They don't have any customers. I mean, it's pathetic. That's kind of at least for this portfolio, this is the one I focused on, is D-Wave. And it's kind of not, I mean, it's gone up a lot, but it's been manageable. Thank God for biotech.